Welcome, yogis. Namaste. My name is Eric, and this is an hour of energizing vinyasa. We're going to start in a little bit differently today. So we'll start in a yin pose called open wing or broken wing. And it's a nice way to connect to our breath as well. So what I'll have you do is come forward all the way to your belly. Hello. And take your right arm straight out to the right so that the palm is in line with the shoulder, not below it. Maybe a little bit above it, but definitely not below it. And coming down onto your body, your left hand will be in a cobra orientation as you roll onto your right side to open up through the right shoulder, the right pec. And then you hang out here and breathe. So if this tension in you is notoriously tight or you're like, whoa, you can think of that as a discharge of your nervous system. So it's really important that you meet that sensation with breath. I find in myself when I enter a really intense pose like this that my breath takes like anywhere from 8 to 10 counts before it slows down. And that's really not even the end point of where we want to get to, but the middle point, because once everything starts to slow down, then the body knows, oh, okay, I'm safe. I'm safe. And that's the moment we can only really start to release and open up through the tissue. If it's appropriate for your body, your left hand can drape behind your back, but not if that makes it difficult to keep your chest up, because sometimes when you take your hand behind you, you can flop back forward or have to use a lot of core muscles to hold yourself up. And core muscles are great, but we want to be relatively passive in this particular shape. So if we're engaging our abs or using a core in any way, it'll be A, more difficult to breathe, and B, we're not going to get the full effect of the opening, the softening. So we're nearly there. Take about 3 more breaths. And then roll back to your chest. Move the right arm around any which way that feels good to you. And we'll find the pose on the second side. So reach your left arm straight out to the left. So the hand is in line with, definitely not below, the left shoulder. Right palm in cobra, bend the right knee, and roll over onto your side. Left shoulder's a bit trickier for me, so I'm going to put a block under my head. And then immediately find your breath. Long, slow, and deep. Send the breath to the belly. It might make sense to drape your right arm behind your body. It might not. Almost at the end here. Just maintain that soft breath all the way through. 3 more breaths. Very slowly return back to your chest and move through your left arm, your left shoulder. Cool. And then a brief crocodile. So elbows wide, forehead down. And from crocodile, lift your chest up and float the hands for cobra. Inhale. And exhale back to crocodile. Now when you take that same floating cobra, lift the right leg up, reach it back, and exhale, lower. And then lift your left leg up and reach it back, exhale, lower. So a few times alternating right leg and left leg. This is really effective at waking up the glutes. So there might be a toning of the glutes as you lift the leg. But really consider lengthening the leg, just as you're lengthening the crown of the head forward. So the posterior chain getting more and more active, the back of the body, part of ourselves that tends to get, honestly, a little bit sleepy from sitting in chairs, from driving, from all of the things that have, for better or for worse, brought us to yoga. Okay, take your hands by your side body and press up to all fours, tabletop posture. Now, what I'd like you to do is take your block or your water bottle or whatever you have and put it on the tallest height, maybe just right in front of the mat. And we're not going to actually bear weight on it, but we're going to use it in a moment for some gentle, easy tapping. Okay, from your tabletop posture, just 3 rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, open the chest. And exhale, tuck the tailbone, round underneath. 2 more times, inhale, open. Exhale, tuck and round. Final time, inhale, open. And exhale, pull everything in. Okay, come to a neutral spine in tabletop posture. Spread your fingers wide and then step 1 foot back, then the other, so that you are in a high plank pose. Okay. From here, shift your weight forward and tap your right knee to your right shoulder. And then step it back, shift your weight forward, rock your toes forward, tap your left knee to your left shoulder, and shift it back. Okay, again, right knee, right shoulder, tap it back, left knee, left shoulder, tap it back. 1 more time each side, right knee, right shoulder, tap it back, and left knee, left shoulder, tap it back. I'm gonna actually have to move my block just a little bit further forward because otherwise my head would hit it in chaturanga. So do make sure that you've got the room for your chaturanga. So now come forward to a chaturanga as you tap right knee, right shoulder, spider push-up, and then press back up to plank. With your left hand, reach forward, tap the block. Maybe you lift up the right leg, so you got that X line. Set everything down. Shift forward, chaturanga, left knee, left shoulder, tap it back, press up, plank. Right shoulder, reach forward and tap. Left leg lifts, so you have that X line. Okay, so again, right knee, right shoulder, tap, find high plank, left hand reaches, right foot lifts. Lower high plank, find your chaturanga with spider push-up, left knee, left shoulder, and press up, right hand, left leg, tap. Okay, so again, into the flow. Right knee, chaturanga. Keep that right leg lifted, left hand taps. Lower plank, chaturanga, left knee comes forward, keep it lifted, press up, right hand reaches and taps the block. Almost there, lower, right knee, right shoulder, press up, bring your left hand forward, tap, lower to plank, left knee, left shoulder, press up, right hand reaches and taps. Lower to plank, and right knee, right shoulder, press up, Left hand reaches to tap. Last side, lower, left knee tap, and then right hand reaches, touch the block. Find your plank pose, hold for 3, 2, 1, and good. Tap your knees down. Turn the hands out to 3 and 9. Roll the wrist around just a little bit. Good. And then turn the hands so they face you, fingertips pointing towards you. It's cat-cow again, but the breath is inverted. So inhale, round your upper back. And exhale, drop the belly, open your chest. 2 more like that. Inhale, and exhale, cow pose. 1 more time. Inhale, exhale, cow pose. Okay, come to neutral, release your hands, move them around in any which way that you need to, so they feel good to bear weight again. And now from tabletop posture, reach your right leg straight back. With the right leg nice and long, shift forward, bring your chest and chin down, lift the right leg up towards the sky, gaze forward, inhale, pull the knee into your nose, exhale, round. 2 more times, inhale, pull knee into your nose, exhale, round. Last time, breath in and breath out. Down dog split, right leg all the way up towards the sky. And this pose, we normally kind of throw it away, down dog split, but I want you to stay in it for a little bit longer because it has all the bones, all the mechanics of a really solid warrior 3. So ribs pull in, forearms lift, relax the head, and keep lifting, lifting, lifting your right leg. Up, up, up with a lot of energy. Now take your left heel a little higher so your right leg can climb up even more. And without losing the height of your right leg or the energy in your shoulders and your hands, start to re-lower your left heel down to say hello to the back of your left leg. Keep lifting right leg up. Keep pulling ribs in. Take 1 more big breath in. Exhale, tiger curl, knee to nose. Inhale, send the leg high and tiger curl, knee to nose. Inhale, send the leg high and tiger curl. Exhale, little pause on the in-breath. Step your foot all the way through and rise up to high crescent lunge. It's a pretty long lunge, so get forward, get nice and low. Soften the back knee, pull the ribs in, and again, reach the arms up towards the sky. Press down into your right heel and hold. Take your hands to heart center, start to lean forward, and zip your left knee into the right. You can always bring fingertips down if you need a little bit more support, but try and squat back rather than forward. Squat back. Okay, let's tap the left leg back. Inhale, pull it in, exhale. Tap the left leg back. Inhale, pull it in, exhale. 1 more time. Tap it back, breath in, and pull it in, exhale. Fingertips down, step your left foot all the way back, full breath in, and then glide hips back for a little pyramid pose, exhale forward. Hold for 3 breaths, sit bones widening, inner thighs spiraling back, spread through your right toes, doing great. Okay, back to your low lunge. Root your left palm down, reach the right arm straight up towards the sky. Start to stabilize your left shoulder, push the floor down and away. So you can step back to your side plank, Vashisthasana, breath in. Exhale, weave the right arm under the waist. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, weave under, reach across the room. Inhale, reach up. Last time, weave underneath. Inhale, reach up. Circle the body to high plank pose on the out breath. Take a full inhale, get long, shift forward and lower all the way down to your belly. Reach back, interlace your fingers. Find locust pose, left. Hold for 5, keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower. Press up to all fours. In your tabletop, breath in and breath out. Okay, tabletop, left leg Floats back. Shift forward, bend the elbows, chest and chin lower. Inhale. Exhale, pull the knee into your nose. Inhale, get long and low. Exhale, pull knee into your nose. One more time. So it's like a super cat-cow. Inhale and exhale, round. Let's come to down dog, split left leg up towards the sky. Okay, right heel lifts high. Keep lifting your left leg. Lift the forearms as you pull the ribs in and let your chest melt. So it's a very active pose. Oftentimes this is the pose we can kind of fake it in class, but keep lifting up through your left leg as you start to lower your right heel back down. Left leg doesn't lower an inch. Ribs in, relax your head, forearms lifting. 3 more breaths. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Last breath in, tiger curl, knee to nose, round. Inhale, down dog split, and tiger curl, exhale. Inhale, down dog split, last go. Tiger curl, exhale, step all the way through, and rise to your high crescent lunge. Left foot leads the way. Get a little bit longer. And then bring some softness to the back knee. Ribs in, chest nice and high. Okay, full breath in. Let's find the Jiva squat. Hands to your heart or the block or the floor as the right knee taps behind the left. Squat back and down. Okay, tap the right foot back, breath in. Pull it in, exhale. Tap the right foot back, inhale. Exhale, draw it in. One more time. And pull it in. Fingertips to the mat. Step your right foot all the way back to a lunge. Inhale, get long. And then a baby pyramid. Exhale, fold. So sitting bones widening. Inner thighs spiral back. 2 more breaths. It's a very efficient wake up to the whole back of the body. Step back to your low lunge. Full breath in. Good. And plant your palms. Nope. Reach the left arm up towards the sky and find your side plank, Vashisthasana. From side plank, full breath in. Left arm weaves under the waist. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. And again, weave underneath. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, reach up. And weave underneath. Inhale, side plank. Exhale, high plank. Full breath in. And lower all the way down to your belly. Locust again. Reach back. Interlace fingers. Non-dominant thumb on top. Draw the knuckles to the space between your heels. Legs may or may not lift. Pull the low belly in. Last 2 breaths. Inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale 2. And exhale. Lower, plant your palms. Let's come to high plank pose. Knees or no knees. And ujjayi. Exhale. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths in your dog pose. Lift your sitting bones. Lengthen your spine. Relax the head. Okay. Take an easy walk all the way forward to the front of the mat. And fold. Ragdoll. Grab opposite elbows. Hang. If you feel called to interlace fingers behind the back of the body, that's a nice one too. We've already done a good amount of shoulder work. 2 more breaths. Hands release. It's really important to keep a bend in your knees when you roll up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and shoulders back. Okay, so I'm going to do some sun salutation A that are it's a variation of sun A that's very core focused. So step just a little bit further back, feet hip width apart, find your chair pose. Inhale, Utkatasana. Use the out breath to come a little lower back into your seats. There's a slight lift on the inhale, but then exhale, sit even lower. One more time, that slight lift on the in-breath. Exhale, come all the way down to Navasana, boat pose. Okay, full breath in, low boat, exhale. Inhale to lift, and low boat, exhale. Inhale to lift, find low boat, exhale, stay low. If that's intense, you can bend your knees, otherwise keep them straight. We're gonna work just the arms. Inhale, arms reach overhead, biceps frame the ears, and then arms up towards the sky, exhale. Just 2 more times. Inhale overhead, exhale towards the sky. Inhale overhead, exhale towards the sky. Come up to full boat pose, breath in. Cross your right leg in front of the left and find Chaturanga Dandasana. Then Urdhva Mukha, big juicy back bend up. Last, and downward facing dog, exhale. Take a breath in and a breath out. Okay, right leg all the way up towards the sky. Step your foot between your hands and lower left knee. Okay, palms face each other, fingertips just kind of touching the floor, and then reach the right arm up towards the sky, straight up. So your wrist over wrist. And then exhale, the hand will come back down. Again, reach up. And exhale, hand will come back down. Last time, inhale, reach up. Exhale, hand will come down. Take a breath in, lift your left knee. Exhale, step forward and fold. Release. Halfway lift. Exhale, bow down. Root to rise, reach the arms out, up, and overhead. And hands to heart center. Exhale. Get another treat. Got to do the second side. Feet hip width apart. Step back just a little bit. Sit low into your chair pose. Weight in the heels. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, soften down. Inhale, that little lift. But exhale, even lower. One more time, breath in. Good, and exhale, lower your seat. Find yourself in Navasana. Okay, from Navasana, lower your left leg so it hovers, spread through the toes, pull your right knee in, and interlace fingers behind the right calf as you start to straighten through the right leg. Now, try to lower without collapsing or like rocking back. So really with control, start to press your low back down so that you're in this hanging hammock with the elbows bent. From here, left arm reaches up towards the sky, thread it outside of the right leg and interlace your fingers, press the low back down. Moving just your right leg, inhale, lower the right leg, exhale, zip it up. Inhale, lower the right leg, exhale, zip it up. Inhale, exhale, 2 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. I think we should go to 8, so let's do 3 more. Inhale, exhale, 6, inhale, exhale, 7, inhale, exhale, 8. Grab the foot again, bend the elbows, and hang back. Spread through the toes so they're, so you're kind of in this hammock-like shape. And this is great for the back of the right leg. Feeling a bit frisky this morning, so we're gonna keep going a little bit different on this side. So keep your low back down and your toes spread and active, shoulders off the floor as you reach your arms straight up towards the sky. And as if you were in Warrior 3, take your arms overhead, reach, that's a breath in, and then up towards the sky, exhale. Just 2 more. Inhale, exhale up towards the sky, inhale, exhale up towards the sky, breath in, knees to chest. Lie on your back, rock a little bit side to side. And then hands to the backs of your thighs, start to rock and roll up and down. Up and down. On the third one, left shin crosses in front of the right, plant the palms, chaturanga, exhale. And we're back in downward facing dog. 1 breath in and 1 breath out. Take your left leg all the way up towards the sky. Inhale. And exhale, step your foot between your hands. Lower the right knee. You're on your fingertips, palms facing forward. Left arm up towards the sky. Exhale, lower. Inhale, open up. exhale, lower. Last time, inhale, open up, and exhale, lower. Lift the right knee, pull the heart forward, step forward and fold, bow down. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms out, up, and overhead, and hands to heart center. Okay, feet hip width apart. Let's do the left leg, chair pose, sit low. Inhale, Utkatasana. Weight in the heels, a little bit lower, breathe out. One more breath in. Good. And hips come all the way down. Find your Navasana. Right leg gets low. And then grab the back of the left calf. Spread the toes. Right heel's hovering. And slowly try not to rock back. Come back to this hammock-like shape. So there's deep work in the low belly as you lower without momentum, resisting the momentum. Press the low back down, shoulder blades are off the floor. Reach the right arm up towards the sky, thread the right arm outside of your left leg. Interlace your fingers. We're gonna move just the left leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale, zip it up. Inhale, lower. Exhale it up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Breath in. 7 and 8. Catch your foot again and hang back just a bit. So feel that release in the left hip and the left hamstring. You'll find it more if you keep pressing your lumbar curve into the mat. Keep your shoulders off the floor. Toes active. All right, so now final bit on this leg. Hover your right heel. Reach your right arm, reach both arms up towards the sky. Inhale them overhead like you're in Warrior 3. Exhale up towards the sky. Inhale and exhale one more time. Inhale, exhale, take a breath in and knees into chest. Lie on your back. Rock a little bit side to side, left to right. Good, and then hands to the backs of your thighs. Rock and roll up and down. And then right leg crosses in front of the left. Plant your palms, chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. And Ujjayi, exhale, Adho Mukha. Inhale, bend your knees, look between your hands. Exhale, walk, step, or hop all the way up. Halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Root to rise, reach the arms out, up, and overhead. And hands to heart center. Exhale. Hope you're still with me. We have one more sun salutation that's core focused and really fun. You'll need kind of your tall block or water bottle, something just nearby. And with feet hip width apart, sit low in your chair pose. Inhale. Exhale a little lower. One more breath in. Good. And just come to a bent knee boat pose. Actually, let's just put the block nice and tall. And it's kind of right in the middle of the mat. Okay. Hands behind you. Fingertips pointing any direction really. As you lift the legs up, hovering over the block. So lower the legs so they're just hovering over to the left side. Inhale up and lower to the right. Inhale up, lower to the left. Inhale up and lower to the right. So you've got these kind of arcing type shapes. Side to side. Hello to your obliques. Spread through your toes. And keep going just from left to right. Left to right. Maybe you can make these even bigger so your heels come off the mat. Off the mat. Let's just go for 3. For 2. Could do this all day, right? And 1. Come to center. Maybe you can be cute and use your feet to move that block off to the side. Find boat pose. Zip up, cross your ankles, and exhale, chaturanga. Lift to upward facing, and all the way back down dog. 3, Wonderful breaths. Inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Last breath in. And last breath out. Take the right leg all the way up towards the sky. Step your foot between your hands. Okay. Rise to high crescent lunge. Lift up. Hands to heart center, prayer twist to your right. 3 cycles of breath. Always an option to fly your arms. Inhale 2. Exhale. And inhale 3. Exhale. Rise to high crescent lunge. Lift. And open to warrior 2. Ujjayi. Exhale. Interlace fingers behind the back to lift your heart up towards the sky. Fold, humble warrior. Bow down, shake out your head. Nod it yes, shake it no. Breath in and breath out. Okay, arms release, rise all the way up. Reach the right arm up towards the sky, bend the elbow and catch the elbow with your left hand. If you've got the space in the shoulders, reach back for a full bind. Really important, tailbone draws down. And then with that bind, find the spirit of reverse warrior. So you're getting long from your right hip, all the right of the right elbow. Now vamp the head back so that your head hasn't protruded forward. Pull the ribs in, keep the integrity in your spine. Maybe you reach up and back just a little bit more. Keep the energy in your right heel. 1 more breath in, and 1 more breath out. Okay. Inhale, open up, back into your warrior 2. Let's just go for it, half moon. Come forward and lift up. Option for Chapasana if you want to reach back and catch your left foot. Turn the heart up towards the sky. Lift the left knee. Spread through the right toes. They're not gripping, they're expansive. You are expansive. Last breath in, left leg any amount higher. All the way back to your warrior 2. Ujjayi. Exhale. Reverse warrior, right arm up towards the sky. Come to arrowhead. All 10 toes point forward as the arms sweep straight back. Get longer in your chest. Good. Lower the left knee down and reach the arms up towards the sky. Important to keep your back toes curled under. Right hand comes back to catch the left heel as you turn your chest up towards the sky. And then can you straighten your right leg and curl the toes back? It'll challenge your balance a bit more. Lift your chest, lift your throat. Okay. Start to bend the front knee and take an open twist to the right. The right knee is bent again into your lunge. Left hand comes down and lift the back knee and take the right arm all the way over the ear. With your left hand, pull the mat back so that your chest comes forward, your left shoulder blade drawing down the back of the body. The more you pull with your left arm, the juicier this twist is going to be. We're going to go back to that half camel with a straight leg. So left knee comes down, open twist to your right, pull the hips back to straighten the front leg, and then right hand comes to grab the left heel as you turn your chest up towards the sky, activating your spiral line. Awesome. Come forward to your open twist to the right, bend your right knee, left hand comes down, lift your left knee, and reach, pull the right arm overhead, twist up towards the sky. 1 more time, lower the back knee, find your open twist, straighten the right leg, right hand comes down, and turn your chest up towards the sky. Amazing. And then last time, into your twist with your left hand down. Reach the right arm overhead. Good. Roll the chest up towards the sky. Okay, hand comes down to frame your right foot on your fingertips. Actually, maybe your fingertips, maybe your hands, depending on how much work you want to do in your hands, but come back to high plank pose. Hold, maybe you're on your fingertips still, and then tap the knees down, lift to kneeling, take your arms out wide. Draw the tailbone down, lift your chest, full inhale, hinge back, no back bending, exhale. Inhale, lift up, and again, exhale, hinge back. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, hinge back. Inhale, lift up, take your hands to the mat, downward facing dog. And then a vinyasa, inhale, high plank, exhale, lower. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, and exhale, Adho Mukha, down dog. One breath in and out. Okay, left leg nice and high. Exhale, step through, rise to your high crescent lunge. From high crescent lunge, hands to heart center prayer, twist to your left. 3 breaths, option to fly your arms open. Let's keep the back leg really strong. Cobra in your chest. Okay, last full breath in. And last full breath out. Rise to high crescent lunge, lift and open, warrior 2, Ujjayi. Exhale. Interlace fingers behind the back, non-dominant thumb on top, heart high, and fold, humble warrior, release. Shake out your head. Let it be loose. And then release your arms. Inhale, rise all the way up. Left arm reaches up towards the sky, bend the elbow. And then either catch the elbow with your right hand or interlace behind the back. Draw the tailbone down to relift the chest. Stay low in your lunge and take a side bend. Vamp the head back. Press your skull into your left arm. Keep drawing the tailbone down. So inflate your kidneys back. And then can you relax the shoulders, the triceps a little bit more, even the pecs, so they have room to release. Open back to warrior 2. Take a breath in, gaze forward. Half moon. Lift up, lift up, lift up. Option 4, your bind of Chapasana to catch the top foot. Maybe you turn the heart a little further up towards the sky and lean back. So it's 3 more breaths. Inhale 1. Exhale. Keep lifting right leg. Inhale 2. Exhale. Last breath in and all the way back to your warrior 2, Ujjayi. Exhale. Reverse warrior. And exhale, arrowhead. From arrowhead, right knee comes down, arms up towards the sky. Keep your back toes curled under. So to begin the half camel, left hand reaches back for your right heel. Turn your chest up towards the sky and straighten the front leg. Challenge the balance. All right, start to come forward. Open twist to your left. Bend the left knee. Right hand comes down. As you spiral the left arm all the way over the ear and your right knee lifts. So with your right hand, pull the mat back. Pull your right shoulder blade down the back of the body. Imagine the scapula moving towards your right hip. And then see if there's more room to rotate up towards the sky as you do this. Okay, back to the other end range. Lower right knee. Open twist to your left. And then left hand comes down, grabs the right heel. You turn your heart up towards the sky. Okay. Again, come forward, plant the right palm, lift the right knee, left arm overhead, spiral and twist, and back. Last time to your half camel. Open up through the chest. You got it. And then forward to your twist. Circle the left hand down. Can you come onto your fingertips again? Step the left foot back, high plank on your fingertips or flat palms. Pull the chest forward, forward, forward. Good. And then tap your knees down. Come all the way up. Okay, dancing Ustrasana with toes curled under. Bring your hands to your heels. Take your left arm across the diagonal. It swings as you spiral up. Inhale. And then left hand comes back to heel. Exhale. And then same with right arm. And just a few more times. Left side, right side. We did a lot of core work. So here we are opening up everything that we knitted together. So we find that balance between front of body and back of body, between sun and moon. And then maybe you can come into full Ustrasana or your version of that. Come all the way up, release the feet, sit back down on your heels. Brief child's pose, take the arms back, forehead down. And then downward facing dog. From dog pose, bring your feet as wide as the mat and step your feet forward about 10 or 15% so that you can bend the right knee. Left arm reaches across to grab the right calf and then re-straighten your right leg. Twist. And switch. Once you've caught the left leg, re-straighten. Push with your left hand, pull with your right. And re-straighten. Okay, lower back down to tabletop. Cross your ankles and come to a seat. We'll do either Gomukhasana or double pigeon. I'm going to do Gomukhasana today, and I'll place my right knee on top just to get started. I do have my block handy, so you can always sit on your block if you need to. You'll also have the option to take your forehead down to the block in a minute, but first a side bend. So sit up nice and tall. Reach the arms up towards the sky and side bend to your left. And anchor your right hip. Then inhale, reach up. And you could choose to stay sitting up or a little or a lot. Fold. Let your breath slow down a good amount. Sink into your sitting bones. Now, if your forehead is securely on the block, an option is to reach your arms behind you and grab hold of one wrist. It's just 3 more breaths. And slowly rise all the way up. So you can switch to the other leg any way that you like. Sitting tall, we'll take our side bend to the right side. Ground down into your left hip. Inhale, come on up. You can choose to stay upright or fold a little or a lot. Maybe forehead comes down to the block or a fist. If it felt right to take your hands behind you and grab hold of a wrist, you can. And then slowly rise up. Give your legs a little bit of a shake. Roll them in, roll them out. And then lie down onto your back body. And you can play with Viparita Karani for a minute or shoulder stand. If plow pose feels good to you, plow pose is on offer as well. Really just try to do something a little bit cooling for your body after it's a pretty full-on practice. Just about 8 more breaths in this final inversion. Bring the feet back to the earth. So we're just going to do a twist. So move your hips to the left, pull your knees in, and lower them to the right. That's really intense. You can always put a block between your thighs. One more breath in. And breathe all the way out. Inhale, narrow the waist, come through to center. Set your feet down so you can move your hips to the right of the midline. Draw the knees in and lower them to the left. Relax across the back of the shoulders, the backs of the arms, the backs of your hands. The belly expanding when you breathe in and inevitably softening. Breathe out. Last breath in. Exhale all the way out. Inhale, come through to center. Set your feet down so you can pick your hips up and then set them back down so that your heels, sitting bones, and shoulders are in line. Hug your knees into your chest. And move the sacrum in circles. So move the knees in circles to massage the sacrum. And change the direction. A little happy baby. And then release out to your back body. Bring your feet as wide as the mat. Toes spreading open. Palms face up. Close the eyes. And do 3 open mouth exhales. Breath in. Breath in. And one more time. Breath in. Let it out. Let your heel bones be heavy. Relax your calves, your hamstrings, your inner thighs, your outer thighs, quadriceps, and your glutes, the back of the waist, the back of the rib cage, the sides of the rib cage. Relax the front of your chest and your belly. Let the belly soften. Back of the shoulder blades, the arms, the hands, the back of the ears, corners of your eyes, your lips, your third eye, and even relax your scalp. The whole body relax. Shavasana. Feel free to linger a while longer in your Shavasana. If your Shavasana is complete, take some easy movements, maybe a full body stretch. Eventually roll to the right side in fetal pose. Think your mind, your body, and your breath. And slowly press up to a final seat, eyes closed. And hands to heart center. Thank you so much for practicing today. I love you all. The light in me honors the light in each of you. Namaste.